Hey guys, welcome to my new NERF review. Today I'm gonna be talking about HOTSHOCK. I know that this blaster was released quite some time ago, but I forgot that I have it. So now we are here and I'm making a video. So firstly we're gonna talk about the blaster, about the design, how it works, then we're gonna shoot it, and at the end I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on this blaster. Let's talk about some basic features, or maybe the lack of them, because there is no place to attach your hook or carabine. There is also no tactical rail. Even though this looks like tactical rail, it doesn't fit any accessories. It's just weird enough not to fit any accessories. But what we do have is a dart holder, very similar like the one on the Big Shock. So I'm pleased to see it because I like it on the Big Shock and I like it here too. One more interesting thing on this blaster are the sights, because they are reversed. Usually you have 1 point at the front of the blaster and 2 points at the end of the blasters. So basically you can align them and use it. This blaster have it reversed. There are 2 points at the front of the blaster and 1 point at the back of the blaster, and it's just weird. I don't know why. It's like I'm so unused for this like kind of iron sight. It's weird, like to have 2 points at the front and 1 at the back. It's just man, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of this. So now how the blaster works and how you shoot with it. It's very simple. It's basically like a fire strike. There is a priming handle. You prime it back and then you just pull the trigger and you shoot. Then you of course reload it because it's one shooter. You prime it back and you shoot again. Of course, maybe with a better dart. So yeah, that was some basic information. Now let's go and shoot this bad boy and then we'll talk more. Okay, we are back and now let's talk more about this blaster. I'm gonna start with the design, how it's made, because I really like the design. From visual standpoint, it's beautiful. I really like it. I don't mind that it's painted on one side, even though it's like whatever, but okay. The other parts of the blaster, the digital camouflage, the grip, beautiful, love it. Now, let's get to the interesting part, and the part that usually people are mostly interested in, and that's how it shoots, because that's the most important thing, not how it looks like, how it shoots. Hasbro did not deliver with this blaster, and I'm really sad about this, because this blaster has so much potential, especially for modding. It has large tube, I love it, very simple priming mechanism, love it. And I was like really hoping that this blaster will shoot stronger than Big Shock. I was really hoping that this blaster will be really powerful, because it's very simple blaster, just like a fire strike. And it's just sad. I think the spring in the blaster is weak. I don't know, maybe it's 1.5 kilo, maybe 2 kilo spring. It's weak. It's bad. It's like, man, why? Why you make such an awesome blaster and then you put such a weak spring inside? Also, another thing that is very important is the barrel itself. It's quite wide. It's bigger than the Big Shock barrel. And Big Shock barrel is really tight and really great. Most of the darts work well in Big Shock. Not with this blaster. I have in front of me 4 different darts. This is original dart from Hasbro, and these 3 are fake ones. This is like replacement darts. You know what? I'm gonna take Yeah, this one. This is basically a Chinese knockoff, very simple darts that I actually like to use because they are really cheap, and in most blasters they work really well. Not in this blaster so much. Then there's suction cup, they are just fucking garbage, and there's AccuStrike darts. These are really great. The original darts shoot usually fine. If they're not crushed, if they're not damaged, they usually shoot just fine. The fake darts, it depends. Are they in good condition? Then they usually shoot well. Is the foam okay? Then they usually shoot well. Sometimes I just make them a little bit wider at the end, so they fit like really snug, really good, and it's perfect. Then there are these suction darts. I really like them, and at the same time I really hate them because the tip is glued really badly and they fall apart really easily. But when they work, they are really accurate, and I like the sucky action. I really like the suck. But when it comes to shooting, you see the problem is, yeah, exactly that. They don't fit perfectly, so you have to widen them up a bit. But the foam is really stiff, so now it's better, but it's not perfect. But they shoot. It's like, I really don't like to use these darts other than just practice shooting or hitting targets, not for real games. And then we have these AccuStrike darts from NERF Strike, light take. I really like these darts, but they're heavy. They have very thick foam, very dense foam, they're heavy, and the head is extremely heavy. But this blaster is just too weak for them. Even though it shoots really straight, it's not shooting very far because these darts are heavy. It's really shame because this blaster has so much potential. And if the spring wouldn't be so weak, it would be such an awesome blaster. Like really, I wanted this so badly for so much time. Like really great sidearm for mega darts. So yeah, my final thoughts. Would I recommend this for someone who wants to buy a blaster and start using it right away? Nah man, just use anything else. Buy a Big Shock, that's better blaster. It's shooting harder, it's better, and it's the same price or maybe even cheaper. Yeah, Big Shock is better blaster than this. Or just buy a Cyclone Shock, that's so much better than this blaster. If you don't mind buying a new spring for this bad boy, then yeah, I love how it looks, I love the size, I love the shape, how it looks like, how it operates. I already bought a new spring, I'm gonna mod it, I'm gonna change the spring, hopefully make it shoot stronger. This blaster needs, like really needs a better spring. So if you don't mind buying one extra part for this blaster, and that is the spring, then buy it, because this blaster in my opinion is really nice looking. I really like it, how it holds in hand, how it looks, but it needs a new spring. So yeah, that's it for this review. What do you think about this blaster? Do you have it? Do you want it? Do you like it? What do you think about the underperformance of this little bad boy? Let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, that would be it. I will see you in the next video. Take care, and in the meantime, see ya!